Hello and welcome back, scholars. All right, today we're going to be working on two-step word problems, and we have a number of objectives, our learning targets. First one is I can solve word problems involving money using dollar signs and cent symbols correctly. This is the dollar symbol, this is the cent symbol. All right, I can write an equation with an unknown to make sense of a two-step word problem. So there's going to be an unknown, a part that we don't know. There's going to be two steps involved. And then finally, I can solve addition and subtraction problems within 20 using mental strategies. So we're going to be doing this in our head. Even though we have these base 10 models down here, we're using it to show what will be happening inside of your head. All right, so those are our learning targets or objectives for today. So let's look at the problem. Sarah had 14 cents. She gave her little sister 5 cents. How much does she have left? Now let's quickly review our understanding, our knowledge of money. We know that this largest size coin is a quarter and it is worth 25 cents. Its value is 25 cents. We also have the dime, which is the smallest coin that we have, but its value is 10 cents. It is worth 10 cents. Then we have a nickel, which is larger than the dime, but smaller than the quarter. Its value is 5 cents. It is worth 5 cents. This is called a nickel. And then finally we have, I guess, somewhat bigger than the dime, but smaller than the nickel. We have this coin, which is called the penny. Its value is 1 cent. 1 cent. It is worth 1 cent. Okay, so we have the quarter, dime, nickel, and the penny. So Sarah had 14 cents. So what coins will we use to make 14 cents? If we use the dime and a nickel, that's 15 cents. So that's 1 over. So maybe we use a dime and 4 pennies. Or we can use two nickels, which is equivalent to 1 dime, 5 plus 5, and then 4 pennies. But either way, if you had the 2 nickels and 4 pennies, it would be easier to take the 5 cents away because we'd have a nickel to take away. With the dime and the 4 pennies, it gets a little bit trickier. But let's just look at the numbers for numbers' sake at this time. So we have 14. Now, key word. She had 14 cents. She gave her little sister. Remember, if she gives something away, does she still have it? It doesn't say she gave it to her to borrow and she's going to get it back. It just said she gave it to her little sister. That means our understanding is that it is now the sister's property. It no longer belongs to Sarah. So she gave her little sister 5 cents. How much does she have left? Another keywords. Keywords, have left. That means what is remaining after giving it to her sister. We have 14 cents and we have 5 cents. All right, so Sarah had 14 cents. And right now, again, we're going to use just the numbers. 14 minus 5 equals, and here's where the unknown comes in. We don't know. We're going to put a question mark for the unknown. We can also write this as an addition problem. 5 plus what equals 14. All right, now we can use mental math, and this is what it would look like in our head. So we know that this is a tens frame, so we're going to fill up 1 tens frame. We know that 14 is the same thing as 1 10 and 4 ones. So we have 14, all right, and then minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, so we have 1 less than 10, so we have 9 left, 9 remaining. All right, we also know that 5 plus 9 equals 14. And now it says Sarah had 14 cents. She gave her little sister 5 cents. How much does she have left? Always go back to the original word problem and make sure you've answered the question. So we have these question marks, but we didn't actually write down the number. We know that the number now is 9. However, we want to make sure that we place that in a sentence. How much does she have left? She has 9. And make sure you know how to write it with the cent sign. You put the cent sign after. It's a C with a straight line down. Sometimes it's a diagonal line, depending on how you learned it. All right, she has 9 cents. We can say left. We can say remaining. Those are synonyms. They mean the same thing. She has 9 cents remaining. Okay, always make sure you go back to the original question and make sure you've responded to that question. All right, we look forward to you writing an equation with an unknown to make sense of a 2-step word problem, solving word problems involving money using dollars and cent signs symbols correctly, and solving addition and subtraction problems within 20 using mental strategies. We use this 10 frames, but in essence, this is what you will do in your head.